What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be talking through the books that I've read that remind me of the bi flag. I absolutely love this time of year and seeing all the queer recommendations coming out. I put out 2 videos last year that were rainbow flag that I have read and bi flags that I have not, and this year I'm doing the switch. So this video is all about the bi flag recommendations that I have read, so I can actually tell you about them a little bit. Not much, I never do coherent synopsises anyway, but that's okay because we're just here to celebrate Pride. And hi, I'm a bisexual being and I identify with the bi flag. It fits me perfectly and who I feel like I am, so I just like doing this video every year about the bi flag. This is not necessarily bi representation, it is more just under the queer umbrella, but the spines look like the bi flags, which I love. So let's dive into these. I have 2 lots of recommendations as there is only 3 colours on the bi flag, so I thought I'd do 2 of each. My first little bi flag has pink up first, and that is The Black Flamingo by Dean Adder. This is a gay black teenager discovering his identity as a drag queen, and it is so beautiful. It is told in verse. My copy has illustrations throughout as well, which I didn't realise when it was originally making its rounds on booktube. I know this is a beloved book, but I love it so much, and it fills me with joy seeing the confirmation of self and happiness in their identity as they become their persona. Next up we have a tough one, and that is The Colour Purple by Alice Walker, for Purple, and this is following a young black girl in the South, and this is a classic. I would be surprised if not many people hadn't read this, but the relationship in this is queer, and it's so beautiful. It is exceptionally well written and deals with a lot of different topics, and oh lordy, but the relationship in this just hits in my heart. And it was one of the first books that I read with queer rep that was a classic that I didn't actually realize was queer until I looked at it through an older lens, and just really enjoyed the experience of discovering that. And then you know how I had 2 Ashley Herring Blakes in the first one? Yeah, well, we've got one in this video as well, and that is The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James by Ashley Herring Blake. I read this last month, and this is for the blue, and I adore this with my heart and soul. Our protagonist is Sunny St. James, and she is a recipient of a heart transplant, and when she gets a new heart, she wants to do awesome amazing things she could never do before: find a new best friend and find a boy and kiss him. But the finding a boy and kissing him might just be her stumbling block. So the relationship in this is exceptionally cute, and my heart and soul goes to Sunny, her coming to her sexuality, identity, and feeling at home, and her dynamics, both family and friendships, are so interesting, and I just want to give them lots of hugs and love because they are beautiful. So this is my first bi flag. And then second, so for pink, I couldn't help myself, but I'm going with Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Oseman. This is a gorgeous graphic novel following our 2 protagonists, Charlie and Nick, and it deals with a variety of different topics, finding out your sexuality, as well as harder topics in the later volumes. But Alice Oseman's illustrations, the stories behind it, oh, it's just so wholesome. Everyone's talking about it with the Netflix show just having come out. I don't watch TV, so I haven't watched it, but I know that it will be beautiful if it's even a semblance close to the beauty that is in this. Then for my second purple, I have The Galaxy and the Ground Within by Becky Chambers. This obviously is very purple. Becky Chambers writes a lot of different queer characters, and in this we have a male-male romance, I believe, as well as non-binary characters as their alien species and use Z pronouns. So neo pronouns. Still educating myself on that, but it was really fascinating to read, and Becky Chambers just writes in a way that is beautiful. So love seeing all that, just a plethora of queer identities in such an authentic and natural way. It is just how it is, and I love it about their stories. And then my last blue is Cinderella is Dead by Caitlin Bayron. For this we have a lesbian protagonist as well as a female-female romance within this, and it's a lot of taking down the patriarchy, which I love, done in a fierce way, and just, I know that there has been mixed reviews on it, but I just absolutely fell in love with it. I felt that our protagonist was so strong and so just true to themselves, so it was really lovely to see that. Again, it's really hard to be queer in a world that does not allow that, so for them to be able to stand up for themselves and to change the world is always a daunting task, and I just love the way that Caitlin Bayron chooses to address it in this book. So this is my other little bi flag. Honestly, just talking about queer books fills me with joy and I'm so happy. So these are my bi flag recommendations for this year. Let me know in the comments if there are any future videos you'd like to see from me that does specific explorations looking at actual books that have bi representation in it, or queer or non-binary or anything like that, and what you would like from me in regards to that. I'm more than happy to do it, but I just have a tendency to cover all the brackets and just base it off the flag because why not? I could also just do different flags, like that's fine by me as well. Let me know what sort of LGBT content you would like to see from me because I'm more than happy to make it. It fills me with joy, makes me so utterly happy just being able to experience pride and being authentic to the world. So yeah, let me know down below. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you on my next video. Bye!